Hey Pisces, how you doing? I just thought I'd just get on my YouTube and share a little something. Um, it is almost 10 o'clock. Um, I've been really, it just feel like I really been working, and y'all know, a lot of y'all know, if y'all old to my YouTube, y'all already know that I spend a lot of time on my YouTube, and I do a lot of readings and to carry on everything else that goes along with my YouTube. This is what I do for a living, and this is what I devote my time to. I just wanted to talk about this, and I've really come to the term of understanding that sometimes we can't help who we are or what we want in life. But it's until you get to that point where there is these walls that you keep walking to, the same walls, and it seems like the walls don't have doors. But I just want to say, I'm not pointing my fingers at anyone. I just know that as a Pisces, one thing about us is, like they say, we're dreamers. And like they say, that we love, and we love very hard. And sometimes it's crazy the way we can love, and we don't even realize how we love because we love so hard. But to say that, I do a lot of readings. So, when I do readings, I look at what I'm reading. And of course, I'm a Pisces, but no, I don't claim my readings. But sometimes I just can't help but to look at what's in front of me. And it's like, that's you. And you're right, it is me. Some of them are, some of them are not. But lately, it's been like, it's me. And it really taught me that the one thing that I wanted so much in my life was to have someone that I can share my life with in a good way. But I realized that I myself wasn't healthy in a situation, because sometimes you gotta let people be who they are. And you can't expect them to be who you want them to be. And you got to live for you and give people to room to live and grow. And if you can't do that, then you will never be happy. And I had to learn that the hard way. I'm sure you all know that you always wanted that one person. You always know that you just wanted that one person. And it's like, when it was hard to let go of that one person because we live in denial and we live by what we want to believe. You know what I mean? So it's not, I just consider myself like a failure. I really do. Because I felt like I gave it all and my all wasn't good enough. And so I beat myself down because I didn't know what else to give. So I just look at myself like that, you know. You can't blame someone for being who they are. Because again, you must let people be who they are. I just feel like it's hard when, you know, I've never been married. So I've never dealt with divorce and none of that because I've never been married. But it's really hard, real hard, when you go through life, no matter what. It's like, I don't care. When you know what you want in your life, I don't care the years, days, months, years go by. It just seems like that one particular person is your sun, is what you see. When you see them, it's like you see the sun. Um, I never thought in my wildest life that I could tell someone I want to live inside of you. And I realized to tell somebody you want to live inside of you, that's like saying, here's my soul. And I guess I was a failure, you know. I just feel like I want to apologize if my you.To was all that I spoke about, because I really don't go out. I really don't deal with people. And this is all I do. Um, and the reason why I'm apologizing, because maybe this was too much for them. But I never had it this way. Um, and so sometimes, you know, you feel like you want something, but then again, I think to myself, I'm doing a lot of work, a lot of spiritual work. It's taking a lot of me, and I know I got a long journey ahead of me, but I gotta accept everything for what it is. And for the first time in my life, I realized that I finished my own race. I didn't have to run a race like I thought I had to to please someone, to make them feel better than me. I finally got to the finish line, and it took me years and years to get there, but I'm there. And now that I got to the finish line, now I am devoting myself to really loving me. And I know that nothing in life is promised, and I know that, and I had to learn that the hard way. But I'm not looking for anyone anymore to fulfill me. I just know that I have to do that for myself. I'm still me. I don't really do too much. You may think I'm a hermit. But this is how I've always been. I would think after all the lessons I went through in my life that I would know better. But I also know that it's like living a fairy tale. And Pisces, we're known for that. We always in our head and how we want to see things to be. But it seems like because of that, we hurt ourselves. And I don't want to live fairy tales. I want to live reality. And I don't want to choose. I want to be chosen. I don't want to look. I want them to find me. And if none of that happens, I have learned to accept me. And each and every day I will become stronger. I might have failed this time and many more times before. Pisces, all I know that lessons are there for you to learn. And I took a lot of lessons and I never learned it because I continue to do it over and over. But now I know. So this was a ride of a lifetime. And it took me all these years to get right to where I'm at. Like I said, I can't help to love who I love. But I can stop from hurting me. And I want to stop it. It was hard for me to shake this off. And I tried everything in the world to shake it off. I just know that God has these doors that I got to walk through. But I want to be one person. I can't be pulled in every direction. I have to focus. I got to stay focused. And maybe that's what it was, that I didn't focus the way they wanted me to focus on us. And if I fail to focus on us, I do apologize. But I know what it is to be happy. And I also know what it is not to be happy. And I say this with all due respect, not to disrespect anyone. But I can't help how I feel. But I can't hurt myself or allow to be hurt. I just took a good look at myself and I said, damn, you've been through the storm. You've been through hurricane, tsunami, everything. And you rise like the phoenix. But the only thing, and the only one thing I never been good at, is allowing love to find me. But I know how I feel. And I can't help how I feel. But I have to control. I have to control it. Because I was tired of being tired. And the more I try, the more I destroy it. Because I always ran. And that's how I dealt with things, by running. My insecurity got the best of me every time. So everybody can't handle who I am. I'm sure they gave me many titles, and none of those titles were my name. Every one of those titles was not my name, but I'm sure I had them. The best part of it is that I know me, and I know it has to take a very special person to handle me, and it's to accept me as I am. And I know now that it was hard to accept me for who I am. And nothing happens overnight. I lied to you if I told you that I still didn't love you. I lied to you if I told you I don't think about you. Because the truth is, I do love you. The truth is that I do think about you. You know what I mean? But Pisces, I choose to love me. And it's only two ways. It's either you love yourself or you're going to deal with the consequences of what it is to love someone more than you love yourself. And you will always be a failure if you choose not to love you first. And that is the bottom of the story. That you must love yourself. And that's not disrespecting no one. No one. I just know that just how I see what was in front of me and the love that they had for themselves. In the way they show me how much they love themselves. They didn't have to worry about if I loved them because they loved themselves. And so they were so sure that they didn't have to worry about how I felt about them because they loved themselves. And when I finally realized how easy it was to love myself, because I had the greatest teacher in front of me. And the greatest teachers in front of us is the people that we love, the people that we adore. They are your teachers. And when you get tired of what the person in front of you keep teaching you, and you're not paying it no attention, you're going to get tired of being hurt, can't sleep, thinking all kinds, all day, all night. Not, it's just, the list goes on and on. But you must learn to, when you make yourself first, like they make themselves first. And when they choose themselves before you, and that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. That's when you know who you are. Because then no one can hurt you or say anything to you because you stand firm. And trust me, I've been looking at this for a long time. And my actions brought me to where I'm at. Because the way I knew how to act upon it wasn't the same way that they looked at it or how they see it. You know, I got tired running. And I made myself and them a promise that no matter what happens this time, I wouldn't run. I will face it. And I would always remain to say, not a word to be mean, but I will always say, rise and shine and have a great night. I will never run again. But I have to love me before I can love anyone, or it would never be right. And maybe I would never catch up to that person. Maybe that person is so far in front of me that I can't catch up. So I'm left behind to take a seat and relax because I'm tired of trying to chase what's in front of me. So I sit and they're so far in front of me that I can't catch up. So I sit on a bench and I relax. And I make it to the finish line. But when I make it to the finish line, will they be there? Maybe not. Would they be able to stand the storm? Maybe so. But guess what? I'm going to take my time getting there. Because I'm tired of running. Pisces. All I'm saying to you is this may be a long haul to that finish line. But you need to take a rest. And you really, 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 really need to love yourself. And take your time getting to the finish line. Because if you make it, and when you make it to that finish line, and you find yourself there, you made it. And if you get there, when you get there, and they're there, they rode the storm. And if you find yourself with no one there, you won your race, regardless. This is my story, Pisces. I'm sure you can relate to it. My you.To is about growth. It's about learning. And I'm telling you, I cannot do a reading that does not apply to me. And I don't care what it says. Who's coming? Who's not? I'm telling you, I'm tired. I am so tired. They are so far from me that I'm tired of trying to catch up to them. So I'm sitting on that bench, catching my breath, drinking some water, looking at the sun, relaxing because I'm tired. And like I said, when I make it to the finish line and they're not there, it's going to be okay. And when I make it to the finish line and they're there, then they rode the storm with me. But I always would say, sunrise. And I always would say, sun will set. And that's the way it will be. My promise is my promise. I don't break my promise. But I can't make it be what it ain't be. I can't live something that is not. And I will not fight myself anymore. I won't do it. I know for sure my worth. I am so tired of running. So tired. And so I say this to say good night, Pisces. Have a blessed night. And stop running. Stop chasing. Stop, because what you need to chase and what you need to run to is yourself. The journey will be so beautiful. And I'm telling you, my journey is just starting. It's just starting. But I'm willing to run the race for myself. I don't want a race to grab or chase. I want to win the race for myself. And whoever I'm racing against, I'm going to give it my all to get to that finish line. Even if they there already, even if they've been finished that line, I won't stop until I finish it. And if they know how to ride this storm, they'll be there. And if they don't, it wasn't meant to be. And I accept it. Pisces, I love you all. Have a good night. And may God continue to bless you. I'll talk to you later. It's about you and only you. Love is there, but it's waiting for you to meet you. Okay?